today. Yes. Hey, beautiful people. This is your girl and Joyce, Kayla Rose. Welcome to another episode of Soul Seed, the show which is dedicated to taking you to new levels of you. So hopefully you guys can hear and see me. Obviously, we've leveled up for 2021, right? So we're doing the lives through StreamYard. And so there seemed to be some technical issues before, but hopefully they've sorted themselves out and everything is working fine. So can't wait to see some of you guys popping up in the comments. I know that you guys are watching. And I don't think we had an opportunity to put in what today's title was on streaming, but I did put it up on my Facebook, and it was the COVID survey, or my COVID survey, on the 10, and technically it's going to be on the 11 because I have a bonus person who participated in my survey, which I'm very grateful for, and I'm going to be giving them all a shout out on this live today. So yes, that is what we're going to be doing today. I'm actually quite excited to do this show. I haven't done a survey type live for a little while, and as I said, I'm excited to get interactive with my friends and family, as I said, who gratefully participated in this mini survey, which I did. And I'm going to let you guys know what the questions were, which I asked everyone. So I got my notes here, so I'm going to read them out to you. So the first question was, how has COVID affected you over the last year? The second question was, do you believe we're being told the truth about the situation /COVID? And number three was, will you get the vaccine if offered to you? So I have 11 great people to go through and share their answers with you guys. And feel free to answer the questions yourself as well. Go to the comments and write your thoughts and your opinions on these particular questions, and I'll get interactive with you guys as well. So I'm going to be multitasking here, as women do, between the book, my Relax Radio book, and the phone where my great friends and family sent me their answers. So I'm going to get started. So the first one is Carla. So big shout out to Carla there. And I'm not going to keep going over the questions. That's why I gave them to you guys in the beginning. But I will probably go over them again halfway through, just in case some of you are jumping in whilst I'm doing the live or didn't catch them in the beginning. So Carla's answer to the first question was, it's affected her socially. So she's really feeling that social distancing, not being able to go out, go to some of those nice restaurants and see her friends and her loved ones. Do you think we're being told the truth? No. She kept it simple, no. And thirdly, the vaccine. So initially she's saying no, but will probably eventually have to, because she will have little choice, but not accepting it if offered any time soon. So those were Carla's answers. I can see I've had Tanzila jump on. Hi Tanzila, and she says, hi Kayla, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. I hope you're well as well. Always happy to see Tanzila. She's such a great supporter of all of us Relax Radio presenters. And she's a great presenter herself. So if you ever get the chance to see her live, go and check her out. I can see I've had Abu jump on, and I think, hi, he says, um, I think that's what he's trying to say anyway. He said hi. So yeah, those were Carla's answers. Then I have my good girlfriends, Emma. Big shout out to Emma. And let's see what Emma is saying in response to these particular questions. How it's affected you. It stopped her from doing the simplest of things, including attending university, but still having to pay £9,250 per year. So she's paying them big fees per year, but basically doing the course from her own home. And I know that there are many university students out there who are also in the same position and feeling like, how comes I am paying so much to go to uni when I'm doing my course at home? She also said it's affecting her socially, so limited social meetings and not being able to work. So that's a big hit as well, right? Are we being told the truth now? Will you be getting the vaccine now? So those were Emma's answers. So shout out to Emma. Thank you, girl, for sending me your answers. So yeah, we're on a bit of a female role here at the moment. So the next lady on the list is Charlene. So we're talking about the first question now. COVID has affected my life as she lost her job. And we know that many people are in that position. Many people have suffered unemployment as a result of coronavirus. She also put on weight. I think I spoke about this reminds me, I think one of the last surveys I did was how is coronavirus messing up your swag, right? And many people putting on weight on the list, but she said that she's put on weight. She's been stressed out, so it's just generally stressed her out, and it's also brought depression out in her, which is, sad to hear. And I know many people are going through that. This situation has affected so many people mentally and emotionally. And one of the next shows that I'm going to be doing is going to be speaking about how COVID, the other consequences of COVID besides the actual physical effects and some of the financial effects has been the mental and emotional effects which it has had on people. So Tanzilla has asked, what is today's topic? So Tanzilla, today's topic is the COVID survey on the 10. And basically I have asked a series of 3 questions to different people, and I'm just going to run through those questions again for you guys, since you guys seem to be asking. And the questions were, how has COVID affected you over the last year? That was the first question. Second question was, do you believe we're being told the truth about the COVID situation? And number 3 was, will you get the vaccine if offered to you? So I've been through 2 people's answers, which were Carla and Emma, and now we're on to Charlene. And as I said previously, if you guys would like to answer those questions as well, please write your opinions and your own experiences down in the comments, and we will get interactive with each other about what you guys think as well. So now we're on to the third person, Charlene. So I know that I'm calling this show title on the 10, but technically it's going to be on the 11 because I had 11 gracious people send me their responses to these questions, my beautiful friends and family. So yes, so we were speaking about Charlene, and she was saying how COVID and quarantine have brought depression out in her. And as I was just saying, this is something which has affected a lot of people in terms of mental and emotional health. Number 2, so is the truth being told? We are not told the truth. I don't believe anything the government tells us anymore. Everything now is the big conspiracy. Mm, very significant words there. And 3, will you be getting the vaccine? No, I will not be taking the vaccine. I don't trust it. And I know there's many people out there who feel that way. You know, it seems that this vaccine situation is splitting people down the middle. Some people I've spoken to are saying, I'm going to get the vaccine if and when it becomes available for me. And there's other people saying, I am not looking to get the vaccine at all. So put your opinions down there and express what category do you guys fall into. So now this is the first man on the list. And so this is a big shout out to Craig. And taking it from the top, first question, how has COVID affected you over the last year? So it was loss of earnings. So yet again, a hit in the employment department, the financial department, a hit in pockets. People are feeling it financially. However, which I think is interesting, he also stated that it had given him some peace. And I did seek clarification on that. I had to ask for some elaboration. And peace in the sense of not having to deal with, work politics. Most of us are familiar with work politics, depending on our workplaces. And basically, sometimes you just have those bosses who are not understanding and not appreciative of some of the things that you do and how you contribute to the company. So not having to deal with some of the negative effects of being employed or being at a place of work. So that was something that Craig said. Do you think we're being told the truth? No. And basically, they won't start. We weren't being told the truth before, and they're not going to start now. And number 3, taking the vaccine. After it's been verified by credible sources. Now, I can see I've had Hafsa pop up, and she's speaking about the vaccine. Her comment is, but we don't have any choice. Everyone has to take vaccines. I don't know if the vaccine has actually been mandatory yet. I think I spoke about this before as well, is that currently in the UK, from what I know at present, is that if you don't give your informed consent, if you don't give your consent to have something injected or to take something into your body, then if it's done anyway, it actually is a criminal offence and it's classed as a battery and an assault. And as far as I know, that hasn't changed in the UK as of yet. I'm still waiting to hear whether that is going to change. As I said, that will be a massive impact on our human rights in this country and just with society in general, if we claim to be a democracy, I believe. But the states are we're watching the space and we're going to see what happens. So we will see, is going to be made mandatory. Our forcible vaccination is going to be happening this year. But guys, we spoke about 2021 and some of the energy around 2021 last week. And also we spoke about Agenda 21, right? What is Agenda 21? If you guys find, please go and check out the live that I did last week. And mandatory vaccinations was one of the predictions which was on the list potentially. So yeah, as I said, we're watching that space and we are going to see what happens. So thank you for Craig's answer. So now we've gone on to that masculine energy. We've got that masculine energy coming up, and the men are giving us their opinions and their answers. So this is Renton who has given me this answer. So big shout out to Leicester. We love Leicester. Leicester is a second home. And to question 1 is impacted on work. So yet again, that employment is being affected. Children's mental health. I thought that was a really great answer. We've been speaking about mental health in general, but I guess when we speak about mental health, we really think about adults. But teenagers, young people, and children have been severely impacted mentally and emotionally by this situation. So he said children's mental health. And let me just see. But also, the need to review personal income and
Radio. Oh, relax radio.
Hey guys, hopefully you guys can hear me. So speaking about forcible vaccinations, looks like I was on a forcible break there. Um, yeah, so I have a administrator host who's helping me with this live. So we're still getting used to how each other works and getting used to using StreamYards. So if there's any glitching or just technical difficulties, I'm going to give this, I can see something going by on the screen. So I'm going to read out. You can advertise on Relax Radio from £1 introductory. For more info, please call on 07956 911 197. So you guys can actually advertise on Relax Radio as well. So yeah, please take advantage of that pound introductory offer. That sounds like a great offer, sir. I'd run and get that if I was you guys. You got something you would like to sell or something you just want to bring the attention to, please take advantage of that. Tanzila has said, yes, I will definitely get vaccines to prevent COVID-19. So Tanzila said that yes, she is in the category of getting vaccines and preventing coronavirus. So we were in the middle of speaking about Wellington and his answers. So I think I ended on the need to review personal income and financial independence, which yet again, we can just sum that up as finances. We can put that into the employment category, which is where people are really being hit, right? Many people are being hit in this area and feeling it from COVID. The truth is the truth being told. I don't believe we are told the absolute truth because of the political implications of COVID. The truth is out there. Just don't look to politicians for it. I love the truth is out there part, and it reminds me of, is it X Files? It was that the catchphrase of the X Files or something. The truth is out there. Yeah, but you gotta go find it. You see, leave no stone unturned. See me to the cradle to the grave. And will you get the vaccine if offered to you? Yes, he will be getting the vaccine. So I think I think we had, let me try and do this off memory. We had two, once it's verified, I will get it. We had two no's, I believe, and now we've had one yes. So in fact, from this survey, people seem to be leaning more towards yes, right? So on to my next participant, Rodney. Big shout out to you. And let's see what he said. He says, number one is stop doing what he loves. And what does he love? Well, from what I know, he loves music and performing arts and part. So it's definitely stops him doing what he loves there. And number two was Alida Mattel. So is the truth being told? That's how he sums it up. And number three, are you getting the vaccine? No, with multiple O's. So that is a big no. So thank you, Rodney, for participating. Much appreciated. Then, as I said, another male opinion, and this is Dina. Big shout out to Dina. So how has it affected you over the last year? Mental health. So we're seeing trends here, right? Mental health is coming up again. Mental health is coming up for adults, and mental health is coming up for young people and children. Do you believe the truth is being told? No. Will you be getting the vaccine if offered to you? Hell no. So I love those answers. Thank you, Dino, for your participation. The next one is Gordon. So big shout out to Gordon. And Gordon is in Germany at the moment. So big shout out to Germany, doing some work in Germany. So that's really exciting despite what's going on with this COVID situation right now. And what was Gordon's answers? How has COVID affected you? Looking into this deeper, he just said yes, it has affected me. He hasn't specified how, but he said yes, he's been affected. So I guess that's a given. Number two is the truth being told. No truth at all. And number three, vaccinations. He says never, never. So I think I'm remembering three strong no's here. I'm doing this off the top of my memory. Three strong no's, or four strong no's. One yes, and two once it's verified. So now it seems overall people are more leaning towards no. So I have got three more people to go. And the next one is D. We're going to keep it slightly anonymous. So this is a guy, but we're going to keep it D. Because I remember from my last survey that I did, he wanted to stay a bit anonymous and mysterious. So I'm going to see that as continuing consent for this particular live as well. And so how have you been affected? Life being at standstill, so just feeling like you're just not going anywhere at the moment, you're just stuck, especially with things not being open. The social part has been significantly limited, so that social aspect, yet again, people are feeling that, not being able to see their usual friends and family and meet new people. So people are really feeling it there. But the benefits of the situation have been savings, starting my own business. And I think I remember that little part about starting business. I'd have to, dive in a little bit deeper with him to get some more details. But some people are still taking steps in achieving their goals and dreams. We kind of spoke about that at the beginning of the year, and New Year's resolutions. It was new year, new you. So in the situation, you don't have to see it as a complete block to going ahead and achieve your dreams and goals. So that was quite nice there to see that there's been a silver lining in the situation. Are we being told the truth? No. Are you getting the vaccine? No. So yeah, keep it simple. Then another good friend, Yannick. And big shout out to Yannick today as well. It is his birthday today. So I hope he's having a lovely day despite everything that's going on. And he gave me some real detailed answers, so we're going to have to get into it right now. So number one was, last year, COVID affected me by not being able to get up. It was very tough for me to go outside of my comfort zone that year, not only for me, but other people. I feel like it has completely stopped people from getting money and affected people's mental health. So yet again, we're seeing those themes come up again: money, finances, and mental health. Number two is truth being told. I would say no and yes. So this is not a clear-cut answer, because we are well aware of the disease. At the same time, the government are forcing these diseases upon us, as in forcing news on us and making false statements to boost and statistics to boost up numbers. So basically, the truth is being manipulated and embellished for particular agendas and purposes. I do appreciate that opinion right there. And thirdly, so are you taking the vaccine? No, I will not be taking the vaccine, even if forced. Why? Because we don't know the side effects of the vaccine. It may create another disease and you won't even know. So it may affect your health, but if there's good results eventually, then maybe. Much appreciated, Janet. I hope you're having a wonderful birthday. I'm gonna hook you up, send you the link to this video so you can get your shout out. And finally, and a great one to end on, is Rosa Rose. So same questions again, guys. And number one is, how's it affect you? So COVID, the lockdown from back in March, I have suffered 2 job losses and suffered a lot mentally. I've caught COVID myself, which made me really ill, and I had to spend time isolating alone for a while. The whole situation has caused me a lot of anxiety, which I'm sure is the same for the majority. So anxiety, so these mental health conditions kind of again, depression, anxiety, panic attacks, feeling isolated, feeling lonely, all of these different things. Number two, the truth. I believe some of it is true and some of it isn't. I know there must be a lot of information that is being about numbers. So basically, we're being told some stuff, not being told everything. And number three, we'll get the vaccination. I will get the vaccination because I am a key worker and I won't have a choice. If I have a choice, I would decline. So thank you for your answers, Rose. Thank you, guys. I'm sure my host is going to put me on monetary break in a few minutes or a couple of minutes. So that's all the answers I have to give you guys. I'm going to keep it there and I'm going to round up now. Thank you for joining me today. Please come back and join me tomorrow for the other live I'm going to be doing. Hopefully you guys will be available to join me then as well. And as I said, I just want to appreciate my participants and my wonderful friends and family for giving me their answers. They were really great answers there. And what themes did we see? We saw finances, employment, mental health, anxiety, depression. And it seems that people are split between the vaccines. Some people are going to get the vaccine and some people are not. So I'm seeing kind of a 50-50 here from these answers. And people think that we are being told some of the truth, but we're not being told all of the truth. That seems to be the consensus. But this has been your girl and your host, Kayla Rose. Thank you for joining me. And this has been Soul Seed, the show which is dedicated to taking you to new levels of you. I want to wish you guys a happy rest of your Sunday and a great start to your Monday. And as usual, much love and stay blessed. Bye.